First up is Shea Butter Shawty. Come on up and contribute to the conversation. Hey, girl.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm
Welcome
enjoying
to
it.
our chat. Yes. So, what were your thoughts about the post? And kind of just share with you. Share your thoughts.
Yeah, well, first of all, I just appreciate you for even taking the time, like, to clarify what you meant, because I think it's important, people commenting on it. I'm someone who watches you, who responds and who reposts your posts. And so I feel, like I listen to the things that you say. And so I was like, there must be something else to this. So I went ahead and looked into the comments, and that's when I saw the one comment about, like, it's not about the amount that you pay necessarily, equating that with the word cheap. And I think that's the powerful part. I think for me, the struggle that I have is I'm a person, who's transitioning from always having a full-time job. Like, I was a teacher for 7 years. And so now I'm an entrepreneur, and figuring out, like, well, what is affordable, but still great quality? How can I go out and make sure that I'm looking for the things and putting the things in my body that won't harm me, but that are still within the means of what I can handle right now. That doesn't mean that I won't have abundance. I'm not still a manifesting abundance, but just being wise. I don't want to jump too far out and overextend myself, but I also want to welcome the blessings that are coming to me and just finding that balance. So that was, I
And I
guess,
think
yeah.
so. And that's the thing is, I think the awareness
Yeah.
is enough, right? The being intentional. I talked to I did a podcast interview earlier today, and I said intentionality goes such a long way.
Right.
There are so many things that we do without thinking about why am I doing this? What am I telling the universe? What is this going to attract? I think we all have to live in our means and do what we have to do, right, in a moment.
Right.
I mean, I stopped and y'all, sorry, I try to eat pretty conscious, but I've been working and I was hungry and I was like, it's better to feed my body something than for me not to eat anything. So I stopped at a fast food restaurant. Is that cheap? Okay, yes, but there are moments, but at least I'm aware. And so now I put things into action so that I don't do that again. I think it's the intentionality of saying, here's where I'm at right now. You don't have to stay where you at.
Right.
Okay, maybe you can't afford all the luxury that you say that you want, but can you start by maybe buying some bath bombs?
It's not even about, being able to purchase more, because staying where you are and elevating it is so much deeper than that. And a lot of people think because my bank account is going up, that means that, oh, I'm buying more and I'm elevating. And that's not always true, because rewards come from other places other than the one above. So, it's just being careful with that and making sure, like you said, the intentions behind it are set.
We got to get out the mindset that it's a monetary thing.
Right.
It's a intention thing. It's a mindset thing. It's a quality. I often think about, like, cheap is not, even let's talk about dates. Just because he spent a bunch of money,
right,
that don't make it a good date. It's a limited mindset to think that cheap is attributed only to money.
I agree. And we need to get beyond, like, we need to seek understanding, because I think coming to the post just ready to attack without seeking understanding and thinking, well, what is she saying? Because anybody who knows you and follows you understands you do a lot of things with thrift stores. So it's not about the amount. This could just be, like you said, the mindset and the intentionality. So I want to just come on because I read it, and I felt, for a minute it had to sit with me, I had to sit with it and I had to read through it, and I said, you know what, she's absolutely right, because even using that word cheap, is creating something in your mind. We can say inexpensive, we can say affordable, there are other ways to think about the things that we purchase and we take in. So I appreciate the conversation.
And I appreciate you coming in and sharing. Thank you so much. I'm going to put somebody else in here.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
You too.